Are you looking for a clear beginner-friendly guide on how to take northern lights picture with your phone? Whether you are chasing the aurora in Iceland, Norway, Finland, or Alaska, capturing stunning photos of the northern lights with your smartphone is absolutely possible. No professional camera required. Finding a good spot with low light condition and a clear sky is the key when hunting the northern lights. Look at the light pollution and find places where it has the low light conditions. I can upload a separate video on how to use different mobile apps to get a reliable forecast on the aurora. The next thing you need to consider before driving out to photograph the northern lights is the light pollution. To get a better scene for northern lights, you will need to find a dark place far from the city where you can see the stars clearly. Capturing a clear and vibrant photo of the northern lights with your smartphone is entirely possible with the right setup. Here is a simple step-by-step guide to help you adjust your phone's camera setting for best aurora photo. I used my Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra phone this year when I visited Finland. A tripod is a must if you plan to take long exposure photos and to keep camera stable and photos sharp.
First, open Samsung Expert Raw app. You have two options to choose from. Either with normal Expert Raw app, you just select the ISO level. So I would suggest you start with 800 and then 1600 and then probably 3200. Once you are done with the ISO, you can select the shutter speed. It's better to use 4 seconds shutter speed first, and then 8, 10 and all the way to 30 you can use. Once you are done with the shutter speed and ISO, then it's time for the focus. You can select manual focus. You have to set the focus to infinity. I have noticed with Samsung Galaxy Ultra phones, manual focus to 0.8 does the job. So now we have selected 10 seconds shutter speed, ISO 3200, and the focus is manual focus 0.8. We are good to go. We can take some of the test shot and conclude our setting. The other way to do is using the astrophoto mode. So what you can do, you can click on this icon and then this icon. This will bring up this menu for astrophoto. Three options here: short, medium and long. Personally, I have noticed there is not much difference between these three modes, so we can start with short. Take couple of photos and conclude your setting. Now the next step is to capture some of the photos in proper interval. Let me be clear, if you are after one single aurora photo, then the step 1 is good. But if you want to create a time lapse of aurora, then this step 2 is a must. You can use other apps as well, but I have found intervalometer is the most easiest to configure. You can click on this open valometer and then you can press the OK button to configure how many images you want to take, what should be the interval and all of these things. Once you are done with this, you can press the configure button. So this little red icon should be placed on your camera, and as soon as you play the OK and start button, it will start taking multiple photos in a set interval. In most of the smartphone, you can capture the images either in RAW or JPEG or in both. I prefer to capture the images in RAW. See in my gallery, so I have taken so many photos using intervalometer and the expert RAW mode. You can look at one of the picture that I have taken for Aurora, and then you can look at the multiple pictures I have taken using the intervalometer app. Each one of the photos looks similar, but they were taken in few seconds apart. Now, if you want to create a 2 seconds of time lapse and you want to create a 24 frames per second video, then for 2 seconds, you should have 48 photos captured. You can use another app called Stop Motion Studio to bind everything together. You can move all the photos to a folder, and then you can use this app to get all the photos in the folder to create that movie. As you can see, I have put 34 photos here and all the photos look very similar, but when I create the time lapse, it will be something like this. See, every photos are a bit different, and they will be basically creating a video. Now if I play the video, it will be something like this. This is how the final video looks like. We were lucky enough to see the Lady Aurora on the first day itself. We drove around 1 hour from Rovaniemi and reached a nearest taiga forest. We were lucky enough to see the aurora on the second day from our balcony, right in the middle of the city.